CompuBox numbers, and these will be as lopsided as any you've ever seen. Jones outlanding Johnson by 224 punches. Jones throwing 140 more punches than Johnson. Johnson landing at a connect percentage of 13%, about 1/3 the rate at which he was landing punches against other fighters coming in. And 52% connect percentage for Roy. Roy, you getting a look at these total punch numbers? You're familiar with this stuff from...
When you get 30 years old, you know, sometimes things seem a little different. But first, I'd like to thank God for giving me the opportunity, for blessing me to come out and perform the way I do. I love everybody. I'd like to say what's up to all the troops over in Kosovo. Happy birthday to all my friends around the world. Happy Mother's, Father's Day, anything I might have missed because I've been off the air for a while. But I really enjoy performing for my people. I really love fighting. I really enjoy doing what I do, and I love when I have good competition. If Larry was here, Larry would say, Roy, did he hurt you at any time in the fight? Larry, nah, he didn't hurt me. He got heavy hands, but he's much too slow for me. Do you feel it? Do you feel as though fighting all the left-handers got you properly prepared for Reggie Johnson? Well, you know, it's kind of like I know how to fight any handed guy. It don't make a difference if it's left-handed, right-handed. I know how to do what it takes to win. So when Roy Jones comes out there to do what it takes to win. And that's all Roy's about. What's up, Big George?
Any other Larry questions you know of at this point?
Larry probably got a lot of them for me, but I answer them when I see him. But I knew those would be two. So I did that for my boy Larry, because Larry, all right, Larry has learned to love me, you know, and I really appreciate that.
Well, there are a lot of people who are learning to love you and your talent. This was a big occasion. I know there was special satisfaction in the first-round knockout of Montel Griffin when you were avenging that disqualification. This was as great a performance as you could possibly have put together for 12 rounds in our eyes. You agree?
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Anytime you bring somebody that think they can beat me, I love it. And I like Reggie. I enjoy Reggie coming. My father worked with Reggie and got Reggie real good, but the one time I sparred with Reggie, I knew I was much too fast for Reggie. That's why I sparred one round and got down, because I knew I could beat him. My father didn't think we'd fight, but I knew we'd fight. And, you know, sometimes, like I said, God tells people things through other sources. So God was telling me that this day would come, so I was prepared for it. I knew I just had to be in good shape. Thanks for the basketball. Basketball got me in excellent shape. Thank Rex Morgan and the Gulf Coast Sun Dogs, because they helped me. They worked hard. We ran a lot, and that took my mind off of boxing, which didn't make it so boring for me to get prepared for this fight.
Yeah, it's good to do 9 different things. Now, was there a temptation in the later rounds, because the crowd got a little bored, was there a temptation in the later rounds to risk a little more and go for the knockout?
A big temptation, but that's where that self-discipline comes in. You have to be self-disciplined. That's what I got. That's why, like Ice Cube say, I'm a vet. You know, I've been doing this thing for 20 years. I know how to keep my composure, maintain. I came in the fight. I had a bruised rib from training, but I didn't complain. I didn't say nothing to nobody because I don't have excuses. You know what I'm saying? I came to win. My mother.
Somebody managed to bruise your rib in training?
Well, actually, what happened was I got caught. I threw a hook and I got through a body shot, and it caught me turned wrong, but I didn't stop. He didn't know he bruised my rib because I don't care. Because nothing's gonna stop Roy Jones when Roy Jones comes to win. Bodyhead Entertainment coming out. I got a new CD coming out by August, so look on my website. You can get that too. You heard a little bit of it tonight.
And speaking of websites, we asked a question on our HBO Boxing website tonight, which was, of course, if Roy beats Reggie Johnson, would you like to see him go up and campaign as a heavyweight? Here are the results. We had more than 6,000 people vote. 59% said yes. 41% said no. What about your vote?
My vote is whatever the most people want. If people want to see me fight a heavyweight fight, and there's a chance to fight for 6 titles in one night, of course, you know, Roy Jones Jr. is going to accept the challenge. I'm not afraid to fight anybody. I'm not afraid to fight anywhere, anytime. I don't care. I don't have excuses. I'm very disappointed in the fact that Roberto Garcia thought that we were setting him up to take a decision from him.
We told the story at the beginning of the evening about Garcia leaving.
That really hurt me, but I had to come in and perform extra hard for Smoke to let Smoke know that just because things happen to you like that in life, you know, God gives us downfalls to find out how badly we want to achieve our goals. And that was just another downfall that God put in his way so that he can make sure that when Smoke gets an opportunity, he will be ready.
You'll keep working to help your buddy Derek Gainer get a title shot.
That was my main reason for taking this fight, because I wanted Smoke to get a title shot. So when the fight fell through, I guess you know it crushed my dream.
So it was more about Smoke than about you unifying the light heavyweight championship.
All that was for Smoke. All that was for Smoke. You know, that really, it didn't mean much to me. I know I'm the best fighter in the world. I know can't nobody beat me when I'm on my game. I had nothing to prove. I was doing that for Smoke Gainer. And
if you had something to prove,
all my other guys. I got Johnny Augustus right, all my rap guys. I'm doing that for all these people.
If you had something to prove, you would have proved it tonight. Roy, thank you very much. Congratulations. Former light heavyweight champion Reggie Johnson here.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hand speed, second and none, baby.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Reggie, you're a pro, but you were in against a buzzsaw. I mean, you got knocked down in the first, you got knocked down in the third. From that point forward, you had to be looking for a big shot.
Well, you know, that first fight, he didn't even hurt me. I kind of seemed like I slipped a little bit. The second fight was a good, legitimate shot. It stunned me. But, you know, I recuperated real quick. I got to get a man his props. Superior hand speed, and my whole thing was trying to time him. And, you know, I would be foolish to just try to run in there, because this guy's hand speed is unbelievable.
As the rounds went by, you were landing fewer and fewer punches, and it seemed as though you must have just been waiting for the one opportunity for him to make a mistake.
Well, not only that, I'm going in there with caution, because, like I tell you, the punch that gets you is the one you don't see. So, you know, my thing was to strategize and get inside and try to, like, pit-pat and catch Roy with something big, maybe with my big right hook. But, you know, his hand speed, you know, this guy, he do a lot of things wrong, but his hand speed makes up for everything.
Hey, listen, you're a student of the game. Don Turner, you're a student of the game. Our website viewers, people who voted there, they want to see Roy go up and campaign as a heavyweight. You think he can do damage as a heavyweight?
Well, you know, conceive it, believe it. The human mind is a powerful thing. We can do anything that we conceive in our mind and have the faith to do. So, I mean, you know, if Roy decided to do that, you know, I'm pretty sure he had the hand speed and he's smart enough to do it. I think the only thing I liked tonight was matching his hand speed. I just couldn't, you know, I thought I could come in and make up with that with my timing, but I just couldn't do it.
You train Evander Holyfield. Could Roy Jones hold his own against Evander Holyfield?
You know, I don't think so. You know, Roy Jones is a very, very good fighter. Awful lot of speed. I don't think he's strong enough for a guy like Evander. You know, in spite of his hand speed, Holyfield got good hand speed too. And Holyfield would just press him. I think he's just too big for him.
Well, we'll see what happens. Don, Reggie, thank you very much for your time and the professional effort. Hey, listen, it's our privilege to have you. All right? We'll have a final word on what happened here in the ring in Biloxi in just a minute. Right now, let's look ahead to some more upcoming programs here on HBO.